As we have already reached the last week of month of June, it leaves us just 5 months for CLAT 2025 examination. And honestly, we have been receiving a lot of queries regarding if you start right now, if you start the preparation right now, would it be possible to completely prepare for CLAT 2025 examination? Now, to answer that, honestly, it's very much possible, and all you need is discipline and a good strategy. And in today's video, I'll be talking about how exactly you strategize next 5 months for the CLAT 2025 examination. So first and foremost thing that I'm going to talk about is how exactly do you give the mocks. I'll suggest that if you have just started preparing for your CLAT examination, you start giving 2 to 3 mocks per week. A lot of people might suggest giving 1 mock per day because you are just left with 5 months. But what is more important is giving 2 to 3 mocks per week and analyzing them thoroughly. Once you analyze them thoroughly, you get the understanding of in which all concepts you are actually lacking, and you can work on those particular concepts. Also, when you're giving the mocks, you need to give mock in a kind of environment that will be present in the examination center. Like, you try to give the mocks in the time frame of 2 to 4 p.m. Keep an analog watch instead of digital watch. Get in the habit of filling the OMR sheet along with the mock, because filling the OMR sheet takes the time of 5 to 10 minutes. So you just get in the habit of filling OMR. Then once you eventually increase the frequency of your mock from 2 to 3 mock per week, and you do it almost every alternative day, then you do 2 to 3 mocks of your coaching in every week, and then get your hands on mocks of other coaching centers, because that gives you the understanding of different difficulty levels. Second most important thing is you need to start reading the newspaper regularly and every day. Firstly, I'll suggest that you start reading Indian Express, and then you eventually move on to the Hindu. What reading newspaper does is it improves your reading comprehension, and secondly, it helps you identify the important current affair topics on which you need to research upon and make notes accordingly. Third most important point is that you need to attend the sectionals of all the subjects: critical reasoning, reading comprehension, and legal reasoning as well. And then a lot of people also leave out the section of quantitative techniques, that this is a section that we are not even going to altogether attempt or even look at. Now, this kind of approach is basically a lose-lose kind of approach, because a lot of time quantitative technique as a section that mainly comprises of data interpretation, that DI that comes in the exam might be very much easy, but because you have just made your mind that we are not even going to attempt this particular section, you might lose those bonus points or those bonus marks over and in that particular section of quantitative techniques. Then coming to the last part, that is the GK section or the current affairs section. How do you cover the 1 year current affairs when you have just 5 months left? Firstly, I'll suggest that you read newspapers every day, identify important topics every day, research on them, and make notes accordingly. That would help you cover the current affairs of all these 5 months. Then, talking about the backlog, CLAT Whisper provide the detailed monthly compendium of all the current affairs, and we are also conducting the classes regarding the backlog that has been left out, all the topics that have been left out in past 5 to 6 months. So you can attend that, and also all these classes and all these compendiums are at really affordable price. Along with the current affairs that you are working upon through the newspapers, you need to complete your backlog like this through the compendiums that basically your coaching is providing, and also we are providing the compendiums as well as the detailed classes on the backlog as well as the current affairs at a very affordable price.